Meet my grandma. She's a get stuff done kind of lady. And she's also pretty scary. I mean, just look at the sharp point of her eyebrows. She could stab someone with those things. My first clear memory of her was a fight she had with my mom. Susan, you need to get over it! But that's neither here nor there. Today's story takes place when I was around 10 or 11 years old. It was one of those summer weeks where your parents want you out of the house. I never really minded when my parents shipped me off for a couple weeks. I could always count on lunch and dinner being on time. Some days I'd help my grandpa with a paint by number, or my grandma would teach me how to quilt. One night, when watching another one of my grandpa's dull old western movies, my stomach was a rumbling and a tumbling. Clearly I was hungry, but we'd just eaten, and I was terrified of the scowling look of disapproval I'd get for asking for dessert. As the movie dragged on, my stomach began to physically hurt. I needed to eat, and now. So naturally, I convinced my little brother to ask for dessert, so I wouldn't have to. Psst. Hey. Wouldn't some cookies taste really good right now? And it worked. We were each handed 2 delicious iced oatmeal cookies, and I ate each bite in absolute bliss. So, when we settled down on the couch to sleep, I was surprised when my stomach was still doing flips. Maybe more cookies would do the trick. Psst. What? We should get some more cookies. Sure. So, we snuck into the kitchen, tiptoeing our way up to the Tupperware container that held all of the delicious cookies, and ate 2 more cookies each. It took me a long time to fall asleep after my brother. My stomach was still hurting, even after having a total of 4 cookies and dinner. Eventually, I just waited for the pain to go away and fell asleep. In the morning, I went to the bathroom, for typical morning bathroom needs. And that's when the horror unfolded. Thank the Lord I had been told what a period was before this. And there were a few things I knew for certain. First, I knew that grandmas, they didn't have periods. And 2, little brothers also didn't have periods. Therefore, I was in this alone, and I would need to get crafty if I were to get through this weekend. Which brings me to introducing toilet paper, your best friend to conceal your period in a moment's notice. So, step 1, you take a good length of toilet paper. Step 2, fold it in half many times until it is the desired thickness and width. Step 3, place the toilet paper onto your underwear. And step 4, you just pray you don't bleed through it. Once that's all said and done, you need to find a way to get your other underwear discreetly back into your bag. I personally went the method of wrapping it up in my pajama shirt and then rushing to my backpack. Once I've reached my backpack, I shove it down into the furthest, deepest bit of my backpack to not be seen again for the rest of the trip. Somehow I managed the whole week keeping my period a secret. Or at least I think I managed to keep it a secret. Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
I
Graham.
called you back.
Do you remember that or anything? Or did I do a good job?
No, I never. No.
Yeah, you never knew.
Hey guys, this is a project that I made for one of my classes. Oh, if you didn't know, I started grad school recently. So I made this video to go alongside some of the gallery artwork I've been making, and I really wanted to share it here on YouTube. I really hope you like it. Please, if you have had your period, leave a comment about what your first period experience was like, because ever since I made this, everyone's been telling me their stories, and I'm like, wow, does anyone ever have just a normal experience, or is it always in some weird scenario? You're at school or you're at the grocery store, you know. So please share your story, because I'm dying to read all those comments. Hopefully I can make more videos like this in the future. It's just very time consuming, so probably won't be crazy often. But yeah, if you got this far, I just want to thank you guys, and hopefully you'll see me in another video soon.